Our 20s are a time of discovery. Still, so many of us emerge out of them with more regret than wisdom.
I'm 25 years old, and I have been beating my brains out trying to impress you people.
Make sure you don't make these 5 mistakes, whatever age you are, since it's something so many of us never grow out of. This is episode 5 of Lessons of Life and Love, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. As you've likely gathered with this series, there are many lessons we can learn through the experiences of others.
I have work, and then I have a dinner thing, and then I am busy trying to become who I am.
This film really personifies the experience of growing into our true selves. And don't be put off if you still haven't seen it. These lessons are universal. What may at first glance appear as a flirty, frilly, fun film, and believe me, it is all that, is also so much more. Centered on 2 28-year-old women who believe they're not successful enough, they decide to invent fake careers to impress former classmates at their 10-year high school reunion. We see them when they're both 18 and 28. As they reminisce on the past and see how much or little things and people have changed in a decade, their story shows how much deliberate effort is needed to become the best versions of ourselves. Here are 5 examples of what not to do. 1. Don't fixate on appearances. Attractions change. That hot guy whose main calling card is his abs, yeah, we've all met someone like that. Unfortunately, it's all too easy to get infatuated with that six-pack and forgive him for his lack of other, or in certain cases even any, redeemable qualities.
Romy and Michelle. So, weren't you guys totally in love with me in high school?
She was.
With emotional maturity and more life experience, what we consider attractive, who actually turns us on, changes.
That Sandy Frank? The hell was I thinking?
And that's why we should see attraction and connection as a slow build. Don't immediately decide anything about anyone. Wait it out. Take the time to actually get to know them.
Okay.
Then you'll have a better idea of whether you want them in your life. 2. Don't do things to impress others. As soon as they realize they have a reunion to go to, Romy and Michelle hatch a plan on how to seem as impressive as possible to their former peers.
We are gonna go back there and blow them away.
Reflecting, they come to believe their lives aren't impressive enough.
Our lives don't seem as impressive as I thought.
They don't?
Well, do you think it's impressive that we're still single and we've been living together for 10 years and I'm a cashier and you're unemployed?
Well, not super impressive.
Well, then what's the point of going if we're not going to impress people?
Well,
All we really need is maybe some better jobs and boyfriends, right?
yeah. But okay, if those things were so easy to get, wouldn't we already have them?
Never really tried before. I mean, we never really had a good enough reason like going to a reunion to motivate us. We're just gonna have to make ourselves more impressive, that's all.
How many of us have done something similar, to whatever degree? It's a losing game that sets up a common impossible chase. How could we ever know what will impress someone else? We can't read minds.
I wouldn't even be here if this weren't a dating emergency.
Thinking that way will only create a bottomless pit of never feeling good enough, measuring our worth based on what others say or what we assume they think. And this can lead us to act in ways that don't align with who we really are.
Oh my God, Michelle, that's it! We can go to the reunion and just pretend to be successful. I mean, who's gonna know? They're in Tucson, we're here.
It's hard to be authentic or happy when you're looking outside your true self. Put on a facade and more often than not, you'll be caught out.
We're doing Tucson later. For a business thing, you know.
What kind of business you in?
And this still stings, even if the only one that knows about the disloyalty to your own morals, dreams, and desires is you. When our ambitions aren't from a pure, truthful place, it makes us misalign with who we really are, and our actions become insincere, even going as far as to blatantly lie because appearances matter that much.
I invented Post-its.
It's something we see so often in the modern landscape. Instagram is full of perfectionist personas. Keeping up appearances can mean we forget the intention behind our actions. Instead, we should start with why, as Simon Sinek would say. Really question your motives and intentions with whatever you're doing. Ask why you're really chasing something. And does it fit into the grander idea of what you want for your life? Figure that one out before you pursue the finish line. We want to use our precious time doing what truly matters to us, not what we believe will impress someone else. 3. Don't project onto others. How you see the world is just that, your view. Other people don't necessarily feel, think, or respond to the same things. So don't use your lens to assume who others are. Being quick to judge makes us miss out on all the incredible nuances people have to offer.
So what do?
I'm a suit salesman.
Would you excuse me? I cut my foot before and my shoe is filling up with blood.
Culture conditions us to label people for good or bad, and it's our duty to condition ourselves beyond these tropes. We're all multifaceted. You're not just one thing. So remain open-minded about other people too. They're more mysterious and interesting than initial appearances may suggest. Remember how much our demeanor is affected by timing, the topic on hand, and the setting we're in. Put someone in more of a complimentary space, and they'll reveal captivating parts of their personality when they're feeling more relaxed and confident. And this goes both ways. Don't buy into what others assume about you.
You're the chubby girl. Oh, well, I was, but I haven't been for a really long time.
You're the only one with full access. You know yourself best. In the end, people mostly focus on themselves and how they come across. So forget about that one time you said the wrong thing, meant something else, or were obsessed with what people at a party, business meeting, or insert event thought about you.
All I ever wanted was for people to think that we were better than we were in high school. And now we're just a stupid joke, just like we always were.
You're the only one that will ever fully know where you're coming from. So let go of any slips in communication and appreciate the spontaneity of actually being present with people. No overthinking allowed.
Until you told me that our lives weren't good enough, I thought everything since high school was a blast. I think we should go back out there as ourselves and just have fun like we always do. The hell with everyone else.
4. Don't believe you'll ever figure it out.
I can't wait till we move to LA.
Me too!
Everything's gonna happen for us there, Michelle, and we'll never look back.
Okay.
Waiting for that it moment for things to go your way when you're living in a new place, fit into a particular dress size, or actually dating that guy means you're missing out on what's happening today. There's no moment of confirmation that you've quote-unquote made it. Realize now that it's never gonna happen. How many times have we heard from people who are so-called successful in society's eyes, and they relay how they can still feel like imposters, lost, or confused? Whatever point you're at in your life, it's crucial to realize life is all about the next right step. You'll never foresee or feel settled. Uncertainty is sticky and walks with us through our whole lives. The sooner we make peace with that, even celebrate the excitement of it, the more we can enjoy the experiences we do have. And know that whatever happens, we can find out what to do either way. Things not going to plan is what we should expect to happen. It always does. 5. Don't ignore your innate talents. So many of us go out in search of our passion, calling, or whatever will give us the biggest paycheck and most impressive title. Don't overlook what comes naturally to you. So often, we can brush over our unique gifts because they don't seem academic, profitable, or big enough. Gravitate towards what gives you true joy, those things you do when money's off the table, just because you want to.
I do love those outfits.
We both designed them.
50-50.
And yes, a practical day job may be necessary, but you can still light up your life with passion otherwise.
I'm gonna make it on my own!
There's more than enough time to do what matters. So write that book, practice that hobby, and start that business you've always dreamed of. The only way to grow is through taking risks, going beyond the familiar. Even if it's initially uncomfortable, it's a much better option than wondering what if. And that's why self-awareness is essential, as well as experimenting.
Because I'd been a football star and a war hero and national celebrity and a shrimping boat captain, and a college graduate, this City Falls of Greenbow, Alabama, decided to get together and offered me a fine job.
Try different things. What you end up truly enjoying may surprise you.
Let's fold scarves. Okay.
For Romy and Michelle, embracing their love of quirky fashion and excitement of simply folding scarves makes them feel fulfilled. And that's what the world needs, people who feel alive. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos in this series.